just need a word you love.
Apple.
Pizza.
Apple, thank you.
Apple pizza, right? Can I help you?
Do you have a program here at the farm where you pair up solo pickers with groups? I'm so anxious.
No, you've seen our flyer. Yes, of course we do.
Good.
Hi, we're here to hire up. We met in the parking lot.
Come in! Come on! Get in here! No, it's great. Okay, hi, I'm Jethro.
Doris.
Good to meet you, Doris.
Jeannie.
Jeannie, I didn't get your name.
Marana.
Marana.
Oh, boy.
Hey, you girls get to know each other, and I'll bring our singles to you. How about that?
I don't have a boyfriend. I have a cat. His name is Steve. I grew up in Detroit. I live in a townhouse. I bought it all by myself. I whitened my teeth. I went to a truck. I don't drive until I got a driver's license. Then one time I took a bath in someone else's bath, but I didn't know it was someone else's bath, and the water was too hot. It burned my skin, and I had to use a lot of candy.
Hi.
Hi!
Is this the...
The group for people who don't have a group?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Welcome! What are you doing here? You're so attractive!
My name is Marana. I used to have a family. They all died back in Texas. I moved here alone. I went off the grid. My real name is Molly. I changed my name to Justin Timberlake. Didn't work out. And now I'm Marana. I'm really, really horny. I own a and I love crunchy peanut butter.
Me too!
Oh. Hey. I'm Doug.
Sorry, we're gonna get your knee.
Oh, Doug. I'm Doug.
Did you guys meet? You guys met Doug?
Yeah.
Doug is our only male
Yeah.
today. So, anyway, somebody's dropped a whole bushel. Got it. So get to know each other.
Okay.
There's gonna be a tractor coming by soon.
Yeah, so I'm Jeannie, that's not my real name. One time I fell out of a tractor, this isn't my real leg. One time my brother put me in a bag in the forest and left me there and left me for dead. My parents finally found me, my brother and I are estranged. Being in the woods with these apples is terrifying.
Okay.
Dad, you're really strong. Can you help us carry our apple baskets?
Even though we didn't get any apples
Not
yet.
yet, but help us carry the baskets to the
Oh,
field, okay?
All right.
Great.
So glad there's a man here.
I've never met a man before. One time I did meet a man. It wasn't a man. It was a boy. I was still in elementary school. Told me it was a man, and now that I think about it years later, I realize he might have been a man. At the time, my mom told me if it seemed awkward, you should press the help button, but there wasn't a help button. I ran, press. I was just out in the forest, and there was the man telling me he was a boy man, and I didn't know what to do, and I had a basket of apples. Forests are terrifying.
I couldn't tell them my true self, my true being. I was not an awkward single man. I was actually a perfectly normal man. I had recently become divorced, and I had decided that I needed to put myself out there in a way. So I realized that what I needed to do was take on the guise of a...
So, Dad, does this apple look rotten, or almost good, or on the verge of a mental breakdown? I can't tell.
I found an apple. I don't know if this is the right kind. I don't know if we're picking Macintosh or very delicious or
Stop.
dear.
Who are these bitches? The ink isn't dry on our divorce. Gallivanting through the woods with thumping floozies.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm too far too awkward around women to have ever had a relationship.
Oh, we both know you have an animal magnetism.
You don't talk to my friend Doug like that.
Who are you?
Doris. And one time, I didn't go by Doris. I went by a different name. It was Stick.
Like Doris?
Floozy.
This is my man, okay? And if he's putting on some awkward show, crazy guy at the apple orchard, he can give it a rest. Because this guy can have any woman he wants.
I wanted to intervene during all the violence, but I just stood there like a statue. None of the stuff I had said was true, and I was really worried I went out on a limb about that leg thing, because it clearly didn't look prosthetic. I guess I just wanted to come to a new city and meet people, and I'd seen the flyer, but I got a nervous energy from everyone, and I'm one of those people, like, if you have like a British accent, then I like start talking like in a British accent, and so I just started to blend in, and I feel very
Hey,
stressed.
how did you manage to get so far up on that tree with your leg-ish thing?
That's a rude question.
In case you haven't picked up, I don't really understand what's rude or not rude, too much information or not. I'm just wondering how the hell you got up that tree with your fake leg.
It's not. Well, it doesn't mean it doesn't work. These questions are so. Can I confide in you?
Sure. Zip it, stick it, lock it, put it in your pussy.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to do that. I lied just because I was nervous coming here.
I won't tell anyone any of that. I promise you I won't. You won't tell anyone what? Hey, Doris.
You won't tell anyone what? I thought we were friends, and now I just go around the corner to just take a quick whiz in the orchard, and I come back and you guys are exchanging secrets.
Well, you can exchange secrets with us.
Oh.
You know it?
Yeah.
I lied in my introduction. I think Doug was too attractive. I said.
Doug, how could you do this?
Winona, I needed a little bit of a different sort of relationship. I was looking for the opportunity to have a different sort of.
What kind then? You didn't want love anymore?
Winona.
What about our children? Okay? Who are they supposed to pick apples with? The fucking floozy of the month?
Hey, Mom, I know you wanted me to wait in the car, but hey, Dad, I know you wanted me to wait in the car, but it's been a long
Ginny,
time.
you don't need to see this. I left a window crack. Come on.
It's a big surprise.
Oh, I love apples.
Yeah,
Wait, is
I
this a
just
family
wanted
day?
to.
Have you ever
I wanted to come to this apple orchard to pick an extra special apple for my little girl.
This guy, you never stop, dude.
Do not destroy this.
I'm not gonna undermine you in front of the children if that's what you're thinking. I'm above it.
Don't-
Did your father ever take you apple picking? Once.
I was doing advanced searching to find the best apple orchard
That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh,
Mhm.
you give him so
because
much.
I only.
The truth is, no one's ever really told me a secret before. I'm an internet troll. And if you tell me that kind of stuff, I'm going to use it to destroy you online. I destroyed all my friends. That's why I was there at that apple orchard. I didn't have any friends anymore. Everything they had told me, I just used it. And it gave me a boost, you know, like in the moment when I got all these likes on Facebook and I got called into the assistant principal's office. You know, and then I lost my job and it was like, you got a lot of attention for that, you know? But then I started feeling kind of lonely. And I didn't have anybody else to troll on the internet anymore. And so I went looking for new victims. And I had heard about the apple orchard thing.
I was just gonna hide in this wooden box until everybody left.
I have a proposition. You're too well known. You're too attractive. You're too stunning.
Ugh. Me.
I wouldn't. I mean, I've been called a lot of things, but I mean, I guess that the proof is in the pudding.
I set up a blind study. We had people evaluate your photos alongside other average men.
Oh.
1 through 10. And you know what I heard over and over again? What number did you give him?
Like 6.5.
6.5.
5.
7.
8. 10.
10.
20.
3.
That's the raw data from the field. I'm not going to cut any corners. I'm going to give you the honest truth on what I got back in those feedback meetings. And I propose we change your face.
A face alteration.
We give you a face prosthesis.
Excuse me, here I have the
Thank you.
major contenders.
Catherine has brought in several different cheeks, like these ones. This is a no-ear model.
Excuse me, the one who said 20. No ears. What does that do? What does that bring me down to?
There's no one to. We can't listen to anyone. So.
Well, certainly does.
Another model! Catherine, please.
I mean, certainly I can live with no ears if it makes me slightly more average.
No one to listen to. You. Please don't give away your responses
So
yet.
always
okay?
tongue out like a little puppy.
I feel like it adds like a sense of humanism and then hunger.
What about the gentleman who gave you a 3 over here?
Oh, yes. Always tongue out. Sir, what does always tongue out? You can imagine me with that tongue. Just stitched up to my face. Up. What?
You know, I work very hard.
Catherine, your best, please. Okay, I'm sorry.
So you've chosen a new face. Thanks for popping in this informative VHS tape. After and before and during your facial transplant. My name is Jody. And this is not my real face. I'm sure you could tell that. The face transplant process is one that could really fuck with your mind. We put together an informative video that will walk you through the steps of what it could be like to be walking around without a face. No,
Step 1.
you won't have yours tomorrow.
Step 2.
You won't have love in your heart.
Step 3.
Who the fuck cares? You'll look good.
Step 4.
Repeat.
I'm gonna pause it right there.
Does that answer your question?
Certainly.
Yeah.
I understand that the key is to always be trying new things.
Yes!
Prototyping, as you will.
Yes.
One day you will arrive at a face that is neither too attractive nor too repulsive.
Because I mean, what is a face, right? I mean, do you
What
ever
is a
just
face?
wonder what we're doing here? Like, we're spending all this time
Mhm.
and energy making new faces for already attractive people to go out into the universe.
What would you say? What would you give now?
6.
We're getting close to a 5.
Jody,
Yes.
I'm afraid that the direct-to-VHS instructional videos are no longer working. I've shopped you around to as many people as I can. You're dried up. You're not a has-been. You're a never was.
Okay, I'll add more. I'll take her away.
No, Jody, this
You
isn't.
promised me the world.
I know
Dick.
what I promised you. All right? And you think you're the only one that was on my casting couch? Come on. Jody, you knew what this was.
I was the only one you kept the plastic on for, and I should have known that.
Wait, there was plastic that you could have left on there?
It's a different couch. You got it. I told you not to go.
Oh, that's one of them. One of the other girls.
That's Ramona.
Let me guess. She's on VHS too.
Yeah, she is.
Who's on DVD? You guys only want to play board game at home and in society itself. It's too fun. It's too easy. All you have to do.
And how are her sales?
Honestly, not great. Hi, DVD star here.
Straight to DVD.
I've got a face for high def.
Yeah,
So.
Like, this is a 13 in the flesh?
This is the real 13
This is what
here.
a 13 looks like.
This
Oh my
is
God.
what a 13 is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. it's
No
nice.
face transplant is gonna get you.
No.
This.
I'm a natch, so.
This is all natural. This leg only looks prosthetic.
I basically look like a Barbie doll was made human by Jesus.
That's right. Our Lord and Savior.
I mean, Dick, do you think there's a place where maybe I could get factory tours, or I don't know, I could scrape the ears off of molds?
My attractive cousin Jethro runs an apple orchard outside of Washington. And I can put a word in. You'd have to be able to drive a tractor.
Oh, here she comes with the tractor now. Come on, guys, get your buckets. Oh, wow, I've never been on a real live tractor before.
Welcome to a real live tractor.
I'm Jody.
For those of you who have never been on a tractor ride, it could be weird, exciting. You won't know who you are, but then you'll feel yourself. Maybe you'll have some apples. Get on.
Who are you talking to?
As we go through this wonderful place, you're gonna feel like, I don't know, am I losing my self-sense?
Well, we're missing some people in our group.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I don't
going
give a
really
shit.
fast.
Okay.
Oh, there's a friend Doug.
Yeah. Hey, Doug.
Whoa, he's fucking hot.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Come on up.
Hi, Doug. Jody. Used to be a 6, once was a 7, now I'm back to a 4.
I think we're trying to get out to the Red Delicious, Jody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doug, I see you!
Go, Jody!
It had started as really something of a simple thing. I had realized that maybe my marriage wasn't as happy as it could be, and that maybe I wasn't as beautiful as I always thought I was.
So then, that Thanksgiving, he shows up into my room, okay? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I haven't seen you in 15 years. This guy. It's a great reunion. I offer for him to join the cult that I'm a part of.
I was at first very, very not interested, but you know, the thing is about cults is that a lot of times you're reluctant, but pretty soon you're chanting right along. You're clearing out your 401k, and it's all in the name of the cult.
I should have seen it coming the moment she walked in the door, a friend from, his past. But I thought my Dougie was faithful. I thought he'd never leave me. I do weird stuff in the bedroom. Really weird stuff. Stuff I'm not proud of. And I thought that would be enough to keep him.
I wanted to. Oh, thank you. Well, I gotta get my face out there. Like that, I got face and my tongue stuck out.
He insisted on watching face transplant porn while we did it. I had to look away, but we were facing opposite directions anyway.
When you find out that you're the architect of something that's literally ripping society apart, it comes as kind of a surprise. You go, oh, looks like my life's work is actually a vessel for evil. I don't know if people can relate to this, but it's very troubling, and sometimes it's like if I was just less talented, I wouldn't have caused all of this anxiety, but what am I supposed to do?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
My darling Doris, you are the fairest of them all.
Thank you. I can go on with my day.
Doris,
Yes, ma'am.
if I could stop just telling you constantly that you're so fair. Doris, why are you so mean to people?
What? Don't question my personality, Mir. Reflect back my beautiful looks.
Doris, you're easily the meanest person I know.
Mir!
Wardrobe. Doris and I are trying to have a conversation here. We're trying to talk
Come
about
on, loosen up a little bit. Come here, dear Doris.
Actually, as Chandelier, I feel like I have the insight to say that you probably should let the mirror conversation go a little longer. I think he's really getting somewhere with her.
What? I don't want to have this conversation right now. I'm very comfortable, thank you very much. Wardrobe, mirror, what do you think of this dress today? Thank
It
you.
is the fairest of them
Oh,
all.
thank you. Enough.
Oh.
Silence.
You know, the thing about being an enchanted object is that you never wind up with anyone nice.
I'm not here to play nice. Okay? I'm not. I'm here, it's a part-time job, you guys. We're fucking camp counselors. I don't see why we put on this facade that we're all best friends or whatever it is. I'm here to make some money, to save up, and then I am going to UNC in the fall.
I'm alive and learn quick and enthusiastic. I'm alive and learn quick and enthusiastic. I'm alive and learn quick. I'm alive and learn quick. I'm alive and learn quick and enthusiastic.
Does that answer your goddamn question?
Veronica.
There's no kids around. We don't need. I'm sure that all of you are having something that is bothering you.
Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord.
Kumbaya. Hey, Veronica. I've got something that's bothering me.
Good.
We all know you're going to UNC. You end every conversation with it, okay? We all are going to stupid state schools. Everybody hates us.
UNC
all
is
right?
a state school.
Wait! I'm that dumb! Yes! Suck it, Veronica. Okay, this is hard because we pour our souls into this
I'm
job.
just saying, it's not that big of a deal, you guys.
Oh, do you remember when you were 8 and you wanted a magical summer because school was like a goddamn prison? And if a nice person let you go into the woods and have a nice time, it was the difference between being miserable and not being miserable? Do you know anything about that? Yeah, it's important.
What about being so ugly that no one will kiss you in school? No boys like you. Nobody leaves a note in your locker at all. But you come to camp and guess what? You're somebody.
When I answer the phone, people think it's a woman. That hurts my feelings. Okay? I have a high voice.
What about every time your father talks to you, he ends it with, well, you're gonna go to NC State.
Sorry if that's happening to you.
You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I know what you mean.
Just because it was the first chartered school in the country.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Wait. We need to lock it on. I'm ready.
All right.
Don't do that in front of the kids.
The kids taught it to us.
I know I'm a 13. But on the inside, I feel like a 12.7. What?
Fuck you, bro.
We're over it. But what they didn't know was really I felt like a 15.